guess right now I should say afternoon because technically it is afternoon. It is 12:08 on Sunday, May 1st of 2016. Got a couple of things going on today. Firstly, tomorrow is my birthday. It is May 2nd. I was born 33 years ago. Gosh, I can't believe it's gone that quick, guys. Oh, time really flies, I tell you. So we want to go and celebrate my birthday, but we're going to do it today. We're actually going to go out to Red Lobster right around 2, so about another 2 hours from now. We're going to make kind of a lunch dinner thing. It's really hard to do it during the week because mom and dad work, and of course, I have a lot of jobs during the week too, so it's really hard for us to do it. So I figure Sunday, even though it's officially not my birthday, it's still a much better time to do it. We're all pretty much free, things are really quiet and we have a lot of extra time, so why not, right? Well, couple other things. I did actually finish printing out all of the photos from Mom and Dad's trip to California. They are in the photo album that I picked up the other day from the thrift store, and they look great. It actually took me most of last night and a good portion of this morning to finish it. I think officially there were about 220 photos, and luckily my printer did very well with them. I used the HP Photo Smart 7525, which you guys can kind of see right there on top of the speaker. And that printer is really doing well. That's something I picked up at our local thrift store about 2 or 3 years ago, I think for about $20. It was brand new, and literally nobody had ever used it. It was still in the plastic, though it didn't have the box with it. The one problem I do have with that every once in a while is the photo paper will get jammed up, and I will show you what I think the problem is. There are two different kinds of photo paper I like to use in here. They're both HP branded. This one here is the glossy finish that has a kind of paper back. In other words, this back is smooth like computer paper. But I also have some other ones that I use where the back is textured and the front is matte. Now, the ones that are like that, they tend to get stuck, and I think what happens is the textured back, the rollers have a hard time gripping it because there's not enough surface to hold on to, and that's when it seems to get stuck. So in the future, I'm actually going to go ahead and just get the photo paper like this that has just a regular smooth backing. Now, it's going to be a while before I need to get photo paper. As you guys know from me going to thrift stores and garage sales, I think you guys can probably hear me a lot better if I turn that off too. I have picked up tons and tons of photo paper. Let me show you a little bit of what I got here. So, I just opened one. This is about 350 sheets of 4x6 photo paper. I got this right here. This is 100 sheets of 4x6 photo paper. This is actually basically exactly the same as this one here. You guys are gonna think this is really crazy, but got another pack. This is actually what the other pack looked like before I took the plastic off. These are the ones I like. These are the ones that have the smooth back, so the printer does not actually have problems with these at all. So I got this pack here, and I got another one of these packs, pretty much the same size. These two are actually right now there's probably about 400 sheets in here. There's only about 350 left because I opened that other one and actually used quite a few. And I think that is it. Yes. That's about it for photo paper, but if you've been counting with me, let's figure that out. That's about 400, another 400, so that's 800. Got about, say, 350 here, so we're up to 1150, and I got another 100 here. So that's all together 1,250 4x6 piece of photo paper. So I think I'm set for a while, don't you? Another thing I wanted to get back into, I don't know if you guys remember this, and it is really dusty. I'll have to clean it off. This is that Pan Digital photo scanner that I got at the garage at our thrift store actually about a year ago. And I actually found some more photos. I thought I'd scanned all of our old photos from the 80s and 90s into this and digitized them, but actually we have about maybe 3 to 5 more albums that I never got to. So that's going to be another project probably coming up this week, because the weather here is going to be atrocious. We have rain for the next foreseeable future, for like the next week. Each day it's almost a 60% chance of rain. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out different things to do to amuse myself, especially on the days that I don't have any jobs. But I need to go ahead and finish doing some laundry. I do want to show you guys, I went to Gabe's the other day, which is our local, one of our local discount stores, actually what our Kmart turned into. And it's short for Gabriel's Department Store, which I believe originated somewhere either in North or South Carolina. And I found some really good deals on shirts. Most of my shirts were getting extremely holey. And what I mean by that is they actually had tons of little holes in them. So I needed to replace them. And I found they're supposedly seconds and irregulars, but I could not figure anything wrong with them. I found, I think it was 6 different shirts, $2.99 and $3.99 each. So I'm going to bring you guys downstairs and I'll show you what they look like. Talk to you in a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there she is. Who are you talking to?
Mary.
Want to say hi to everybody? I'm recording the vlog right now.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, man. You going to get ready soon? You got to head out in about an hour or so.
All right,
to Red Lobster, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
I'll let you get back to your phone call. I'm here in the laundry room, and Mom's doing another load. We actually finally balanced the washer last week. For a while, it was going crazy during the spin cycle. You hear, it would just be shaking all over the place. But let me show you guys some of these shirts that I got. This is I've actually just started washing them. This is the first one. This is kind of like a dark gray. I think this one, let me see what brand this is. This one is a Fruit of the Loom. They're Fruit of the Loom, and I think the other ones I got were Hanes. This one's like a forest green color. And let me see what this one is. This one, that's a Hanes. And it's kind of got this really cool lighter blue. The camera doesn't really do it justice. It's actually fairly light, but for some reason the camera makes it look like it's dark. And it's got like a little gray around the neck. Really nice shirts. I mean, I still can't get over how cheap they are. And I got another one of these gray shirts, because these match some of the sweatpants that I have pretty nicely. So I got these 4 here, and I've pretty much, these are washed and just hanging up to dry. And then I also picked up two just black shirts, because I do like to have those on occasion, especially on the colder days, because black tends to hold the heat in better. It's hard to do this one-handed. This one is a Fruit of the Loom, I think. Let's see. Yep, this one's a Fruit of the Loom. And you can see the price, guys. I mean, $2.99. It's amazing how cheap these shirts really are. And this one is actually a little thicker. Got to see what the price is on this one. This one may have been $3. Nope, this one was also $2.99. And like I said, they're marked as irregulars, but I've looked everywhere and I cannot find a thing wrong with these shirts. I don't see any creases out of sync. I don't see any any holes or anything. The only other thing I could figure is maybe around the neckline, some of the stitching was bad, but I mean, everything just looks great. So if you guys have any of these stores near you called Gabe's or Gabriel's Department Store, I definitely check them out. I mean, for shirts for bumming around the house, for doing work, even especially doing for work shirts, I mean, $2.99 a piece, you really can't go wrong. I need to head out to the shed real quick. I want to check on my bike, see if that glue indeed held for the seat. I was a little concerned because, like I said, gluing it to foam, I didn't know if that glue was strong enough. I know that super glue tends to work, but not sure how good that stuff would work. And it's actually pretty nice out here right now. If you look up, you can see the sky is still pretty cloudy. But there are some breaks, especially up here towards the south. starting to see a little break, but it's not going to last for long because the rain's going to come back this afternoon, unfortunately. Let's check on the bike, see what's going on here. Now, it looks like Dad moved it. It's really hard to do this one-handed. I'm going to have to go ahead and stop the camera for a minute. All right, well, here she is, and yeah, it seems like it's held. It's still a little pliable, a little sticky, but oh, maybe I spoke too soon, guys. No, it's holding good enough. I mean, I'm not going to play around with it, but what I did the other day is I actually colored in a little bit with some of that magic marker, so you know, it would actually blend in a little better. I mean, it's no big deal. I can buy a new seat for $10, but it's a shame because the rest of the seat's in really good shape, and it's hard to find seats that are really comfortable. A lot of the bike seats now are very thin, and they're I like to call them wedgie makers because as soon as you get on one of these newer bike seats, you almost get an instant wedgie. All right, guys, got to show you something out here. Really, really pretty. Just went for a short bike ride, and as I was riding up, I realized that Mom's knockout roses are even in more bloom than they were a week ago. Look at this. These are absolutely gorgeous. Gonna have to get some pictures with this, with my new Samsung Galaxy S7 of these. I don't even know if it'll do it justice, but we're gonna try. They're just looking so pretty. The neighbor over there is selling his RV. My dad said he was maybe interested in buying it. I don't know. Thing's huge though. It's like a 32-foot south wind. And look at these. These are both in full bloom. I tell you, these things get bigger and prettier every year. I mean, these are white roses. These are absolutely full size. I've never seen them this big though. Other years they've maybe been about half that size. I gotta take a few snapshots of this, definitely for posterity, because you know we don't see them this big every year. I always like these because they get even though they're white, you do see a little pink on the sides right there. And like I said, we cut this down pretty much to the ground every year. You can see other years where we've actually cut it down, and we do that because if we didn't do that, it would literally be up towards the top of the roof there. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm just gonna sit here for a moment and let you guys savor the rosy goodness. Get that backdrop with the birds. Alright, and while I'm out here, you guys can get a better idea of the kind of extent that birds made a mess putting that nest there. You could see right up there that the birds have kind of just made a nest right in the gutter. Got to get up there with a ladder or something later. If you look really close, I'm going to see how far I can extend this. I don't know if I can get any better footage of that. Hopefully this comes out good. If not, I might just have to edit it out. But yeah, it's really just a mess. And as you can see, they pretty much made the same mess down here towards the steps. We got to go ahead. What I'm going to do when it stops raining, and actually it's just starting to rain again, once the rain's over, we're going to go ahead and get a ladder up there, just remove the nest. If there are any birds or eggs in there, I'll go ahead and just stick them right on the ground here. Hopefully the mother will move them to a new location. But once that's done, then we can go ahead and sweep this up. There's really no point in doing it now because more stuff is just going to continue to fall down until the problem itself is removed. All right, guys, so we're here. We're sitting in Red Lobster. You want to say hi?
Hello.
And Dad's sitting over there. This is going to be my breakfast dinner.
Breakfast?
Yeah, breakfast dinner. Because, you know why I call it? Because you get biscuits before you get the meal.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
Got one of these. We're waiting for them to call us up. It shouldn't be too long. They actually changed these out. Last time they were here, they were... the lobster was kind of like a bluish tint on the background, so must just got new ones. So they're going pretty quick, so I think we'll be getting our meals shortly. So talk to you guys a little later. All right, guys, so we're back home. Just finished having our Red Lobster dinner. Was excellent, but boy, are we full now. It's a good thing we only do this about once a year, usually on my birthday. I wound up having the Seaside Shrimp Trio, which is the shrimp scampi, the fried shrimp, and the shrimp Alfredo. And I had a soup with that, so I finished all of it except for the shrimp Alfredo. I only ate about half of that because that is really very rich. Let's see, what did you have, Mom?
Seaside Trio, crab cakes.
Yep, she had to pick three.
Lobster Alfredo, and what was the other thing?
Yeah, it was the crab cakes, the lobster Alfredo, and then that macaroni dish.
No, that was the lobster Alfredo and the
Oh, okay.
Parmesan crusted shrimp.
Oh, that's it, the Parmesan crusted shrimp. And then Dad had like a surf and turf meal with steak and some kind of shrimp. So, he had the coconut shrimp. So, we're all pretty full. We're just sitting here relaxing. And yes, I am going to end the vlog here because I'm ready to literally fall asleep right now, as a good meal usually does. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.